Hello and welcome to Let's Play of Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is the original game and the special mission DLC. There's also an added pre-order mission included in here. I'm mentioning that because the DLC extra mission, was it the missing link? I'm not quite sure. Sort of goes in the middle of the main game plot. But even if you have it, you don't automatically play it. It's a separate thing you can play. I mention it because I'm going to probably I'm going to have to play it separately, but I'm going to cut it in the middle of the videos for the main plot. So just mentioning it that there, I'm sure I'll label it properly, so there's no confusion there. It's if you just play the original game, even with the DLC, you don't get to play it. Yep, the missing link, a new downloadable chapter in Deus Ex Human Revolution story. Anyway, let's get started. 3 difficulty levels: bullshit, hard, and normal. Played on normal. You enjoy a good story and a good challenge. This is how the game is meant to be played. So, let's see how the game is meant to be played.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Okay, everything looks to be normal. This is
Waiting at him. We shouldn't keep him.
a prologue part again.
Patient X?
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Okay.
Are you coming?
In a second.
Yeah, maybe we should get going. I don't think there's anything that's vital to us here.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double-check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms
Visitors
your
must be
theory.
accompanied
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes. Thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
They still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
Oh, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I
interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Finally, some action. Wait. God damn it. Excellently disabled my non-lock. Wondered why the hell I can't just type in the code. Anyway.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard!
Yep. Maybe a bit overzealous security system. I mean, implanting your scientists with GPL trackers so they can be monitored no matter where they are. Okay. Looks like someone in need. Let's get this up. What the hell happened here? What kind of accident does this? Okay. So, intruders. I'm not sure. He looked heavily augmented, so I'm certainly not. I'm not sure if what our chances are against. Shots aren't always accurate. Well, we didn't do too bad. Okay, there's some regular people among them too. So not everyone is an augmented. Yeah, smoke all over the place. Fires. Yes, at least 3 guys again. Just testing out things. What can be destroyed and what can't. The first barrel clearly didn't suffer any damage from our shooting. And that was a poison gas barrel of some kind. Is it going? Thankfully it's going. Looks like explosive actually. A toxic gas container. Yeah. Cloaking technology, lovely. Another augmented. Shit.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
My God, how thick was the glass?
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doc.
6 months later.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Please fix the blinking.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
What? What are you talking about?
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen. I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
Ooh. Let's see where this is going. What are you implying?
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
It's hard for me to relate to that because, again, history about character that me as a player have no connection with. So it might be true, it might not be, whatever. Can't do much about it. Cyber Boost Pro Energy Bar. Oh yeah, and we have to do some changes. The game has a lot of aids to help you. There's a little X in front of me, for example, pointing to where the next objective is. There's these orange glowy things highlighting the things you can interact with. Yeah, these are... I don't particularly see the need for the main objective indicator because there's a mini-map on your lower left anyway showing them, so it's unnecessary, totally unnecessary to show them here. You'll get a bit more detail, the exact distance in meters on the objective, but again, I feel it's totally unnecessary. The highlight, on the other hand, is very useful, especially if you play it on the first time, because you don't know. There's a lot of items that could be interactable here, but very few actually are, and they tend to look the same. But it'll take at least a while before you get a feel, sort of what can be interacted with and what can't. sometimes even objectives that are items that look like identical, like some type of shells. Some can be interacted with, some can't. So it still has definitely a nice function in the game, even if you dislike it. However, I don't like it. It's just personal preference things. Objective locators up, object highlights up. I think that's fine. Wait. Show takedown prompts off. It's easier for me to get into the game if I don't have to see all those fake gimmicky hand-holding things constantly. I appreciate that they're there, and I appreciate even more that I don't have to deal with them if I don't want to. Anyway, save. What exactly do we need to do here? Go to the helipad. Which is there. Okay. Go to the helipad. Now, there's quite a few levels here in the Sarif Industries building. There's also the thing. The game is sort of episodic, in that there's certain areas that may be connected to other areas, sort of a hub. So it moves from hub to hub, and it's very clear when it's about to move to the next hub. So it tells you if you move there now, you'll lose all your previous missions and side missions if you don't complete them now. So it's very nice thing, because it means, for example, we don't have to go through every nook and cranny of this place before just jumping into these missions. If we feel the need to go take a look sometime, we can do it later. For now, let's just move on with the mission. I suppose a few words about the actual game mechanics. This is a first-person shooter with a strong role-playing element. You can choose different paths in the missions, and there's quite a bit of character development. Inventory can expand inventory with abilities. Moddable weapons, quite a lot of weapons. There's not enough inventory to carry all the weapons. You have to make choices here and there, what to specialize in, that sort of thing. And there's quite a lot of abilities. Up to 8 in a single field, and there's probably about 20 fields in total, more or less. So there's quite a lot of options you can choose from. And you apply them with praxis points. Every time you get a certain amount of experience, you get another praxis point. So it's basically every level up you get a point to spend here. There are other ways to earn those points, so it's not quite strictly limited to your gathering experience, but it's a very familiar role-playing element there anyway, and the choices you make will make quite a bit of a difference. Most of them, there are your typical get more protection, fire a bit more accurately, but there's also hacking, stealth, immunities to toxic gases, some kind of flashbang grenades, electricity. There's ability that you won't take damage from falling anymore. Quite a lot of hacking aids actually, some radar abilities, conversation helpers, well, naturally cloaking too. So what it means is, while there strictly speaking are no classes here, you can't do it all. So you have to make some choices here and there. What do you really want to do in this game? And I don't know at the moment. I'm sort of inclined to avoid hacking. Hacking is probably the best skill in this game, because it pays for itself and it's useful almost always. multiplier pays for itself. I mean, it unlocks enough experience, money, and practice points that it basically every point you spend in the core hacking skills will be you get them back during the entirety of the game.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Okay. Our first mission started then.